Hi, D. Krause here, and the book I'm reviewing today is an ebook called The Dark Monk, which I have here on my smartphone. This is a Motorola VT something or other. I'm not quite sure what the model is. It is discontinued, and I managed to get one of the last models as they were getting rid of it. I spent $10 for this smartphone. How much did you spend for yours? At any rate, I have a Kindle app on the phone, so I carry a lot of books with me, and this is one of the ones I carry. I know. Some of you immediately going, oh my God, it's an ebook, so it's not really a book. Yes, it is. A book is its content, not the delivery system. Otherwise, shouldn't you be reading everything on papyrus? Now, The Dark Monk is originally written in German, translated to English, and they did a very good job on the English translation. You don't notice any of the clunky language that you sometimes see with translations. It was written by a guy named Oliver Potzsch or Perch or something like that. I'm not very good with my German pronunciations, let's face it, not that good with my English ones anyway. And this is the second book in a series called The Hangman's Daughter, the first book in the series being called, strangely enough, The Hangman's Daughter. Authors. Can we stop with all the daughter titles? I mean, you've got The Hangman's Daughter, you've got The Doctor's Daughter, The Beggarman's Daughter, The Daughter's Daughter. Just knock it off, will you? The Dark Monk is not about a dark monk. This isn't about The Hangman's Daughter either. It's about 16th century rural Germany, which, if the descriptions are accurate, you should thank God every single day that you were not born there. It's nasty, it's brutish, it's superstitious, it's backwards. It's a lot like Yemen today. Now, yes, there's a dark monk in the story. There's Hangman's daughter, who is plucky and resourceful. There's the hangman, who is plucky and resourceful. There's the hangman's daughter's boyfriend, a doctor, who is open-minded, plucky and resourceful. And I'm kind of laughing at this and making a little fun of it because there's obviously some 21st century revisionism going on here with these characters, but that's necessary. If you're going to write a historical novel or one with historical fiction, it's pretty important that you have someone who can contrast it with the way we think of things today, so that you can have a connection to the story. And Mr. Potzsch does a pretty good job with that. Although, if you're looking at it from a purist point of view, it gets to be a little funny. Anyway, the story is about the discovery of a Templar treasure. But not so much the discovery of a Templar treasure, but the discovery of a clue about a Templar treasure, which leads to another clue about a Templar treasure, which leads to another clue about the Templar treasure, as the plucky and resourceful characters go running around all over the countryside trying to find this Templar treasure while evil Templar dark monks are pursuing them. Lots of 16th century fun. You've got poisonings, you've got brigands, you've got Templar treasures, you've got, evil dark monks, you've got people being broken on the wheel. There was no television. What else was there to do for entertainment? At any rate, it is a very enjoyable story. The series is actually enjoyable. You can read this book without reading the first one, by the way, but I recommend you pick up the first one too if you want to start the series. I don't think you'll regret it. You'll enjoy it very much. Now, there is an appendix which gives a lot of the real history of the area and some of the people who actually existed, and a sort of a travel log over the whole area. Very well done. But don't read it first, because if you do, you'll spoil the story. D. Krause here. I'll be back with another one soon.